I'm Santina Muha, and today I'm going to be reading for you all Pinocchio, illustrated by Giuseppe di Lernia. It's an Italian name, like Santina. Here we go. There once was a poor and lonely toy maker named Geppetto. One day he finished carving a wooden puppet. "I'll call you Pinocchio," he said excitedly. "You'll be just like a real boy, and I'll be your papa." To Geppetto's surprise, the little puppet jumped up. He stuck out his tongue and ran away laughing. Pinocchio suddenly noticed a small green cricket watching him. "You're a naughty puppet. You must learn to be good," chirped the cricket. Pinocchio felt guilty. He ran straight back home to Geppetto. "I'll be good and go to school, just like a real boy," he promised. Geppetto was happy to see his little puppet. He even sold his only coat to buy Pinocchio a book for school. The next day, Pinocchio forgot all about his promise to Geppetto when he spotted a new puppet show on his way to school. Nosy Pinocchio snuck in to watch the show. The performers noticed the little wooden puppet right away. "Join us," they called out. Pinocchio jumped up on stage. He danced and sang with the other puppets until the end of the very last song. They even rewarded him with 5 gold coins. Pinocchio skipped away, clutching his shiny gold coins. "Perhaps I should buy Geppetto a new coat," he thought. All of a sudden, a fox and cat appeared beside him. "Give us your coins, and we will come back with even more coins," they told Pinocchio. "Don't trust those who promise to make you rich," whispered a familiar voice. It was the little green cricket. Pinocchio didn't know what to do. The longer he took to decide, the angrier the fox and cat became. Suddenly, the sneaky cat stuck out his paw and tried to snatch Pinocchio's coins. Pinocchio ran to a tree and climbed as high as he could. Try as they might, the fox and cat couldn't reach him or his gold coins. They grew tired of waiting and left. But poor Pinocchio was stuck up in the tree. A magical blue fairy appeared and helped him down from the tree. She led him to her cozy cottage, where he told her all about the fox and cat. Pinocchio wished he had gone to school like a good boy. "Where are your coins now?" asked the fairy. "I lost them," lied Pinocchio. He didn't want the fairy to steal his coins. Suddenly, his wooden nose started to grow. His nose grew and grew and grew. It grew so long that a magic woodpecker had to peck it down to its usual size. "Your nose grows when you lie. Only naughty children lie," warned the blue fairy. The blue fairy decided to forgive Pinocchio for lying. "If you become good and honest, I will grant your greatest wish," she said. Pinocchio wanted nothing more than to become a real boy. He was determined to be good. But as Pinocchio cycled home, he came across a secret place filled with children. It was called the Land of Toys. "Stay here with us," cried the children, and Pinocchio quickly forgot all about his promise. The cricket watched for weeks as Pinocchio stayed up late playing games with the children, until one day, Pinocchio's ears started to grow long and furry. Pinocchio was turning into a donkey. "It's because you've been naughty," said the cricket. "When you didn't go home, Geppetto tried to find you, and now he's lost at sea." Pinocchio had been so busy having fun that he'd forgotten all about Geppetto. He ran straight into the sea. "I'll find you, Papa!" he cried. As Pinocchio swam and swam, he didn't notice that his ears had turned back into wood. Suddenly, a huge wave swept into the open jaws of a gigantic shark. Now he'd never find Geppetto. Pinocchio looked around in despair, but then he noticed a familiar figure had also been swept into the shark's mouth. "Papa!" he cried out in happiness. As the shark opened its mouth, Pinocchio grabbed Geppetto's hand, jumped into the sea, and swam as quickly as his little wooden legs would carry them. "I promise to take better care of you, Papa," Pinocchio said when they reached the shore. Geppetto quickly forgave his son, and the two returned home. Pinocchio kept his promise. He worked hard at school, did his chores, and took good care of his father. One morning he woke up and got ready for school as usual. He looked in the mirror and cried out in surprise. "Papa, Papa, I'm a real boy!" And Pinocchio was quite possibly the happiest boy in the whole world. The end. Thanks for listening. Ciao! That's goodbye in Italian.